And this is attributed to one of the, what I consider to be one of the greatest poets that I've had to study while I was at school. And I figure you can leave your Shakespeare's and Wordsworth's and all that in your book in the desk, because Banjo Patterson, to me, really hit the mark. And this is his poem, The Man from Ironbark, which was written in 1892, and I reckon it's still as good as the day he penned it. It was the man from Ironbark who struck the Sydney town. He wandered over street and park, he wandered up and down. He loitered here, he loitered there, till he was like to drop, until at last, in sheer despair, he sought a barber's shop. Here, shave me beard and whiskers off. I'll be a man of mark. I'll go and do the Sydney toff back home in Ironbark. The barber was small and flash, as barbers sometimes are. He wore a strike your fancy sash. He smoked a huge cigar. He was a humorist of note and quick at repartee. He laid the odds and kept the tote, whatever that might be. And when he saw our friend arrive, he whispered, "Here's a lark. Just watch me catch him all alive, this man from Ironbark." There were some idle youths that sat along the barber's wall. Their eyes were dull, their heads were flat, they had no brains at all. To them the barber passed the wink, his right hand eyelid shut. "I'll make this bloomin' yokel think his bloomin' throat is cut." And as he soaped and rubbed it in, he made a rude remark. "Well, I suppose the flats is pretty green up there in Ironbark." A grunt was all reply he got. He shaved the bushman's chin, then he made the water boiling hot and dipped the razor in. He raised his hand, his brow grew black. He paused a while to gloat and slashed the red-hot razor back across his victim's throat. Upon the newly shaven skin, it made a livid mark. No doubt it fairly took him in, the man from Ironbark. He fetched a wild up-country yell, might wake the dead to hear. And though his throat he knew full well was slit from ear to ear, he struggled gamely to his feet and faced the murderer's foe. "You've done for me, you dog, I'm beat, one hit before I go. I only wish I had a knife, you blessed murdering shark, but you'll remember all your life, the man from Ironbark." He lifted up his hairy paw. With one tremendous clout, he landed on the barber's jaw and knocked the barber out. He set to work with tooth and nail. He made the place a wreck. He grabbed the nearest idle youth and tried to break his neck. And all the while his throat he held to save his vital spark. "And murder, bloody murder!" yelled the man from Ironbark. A copper man who heard the din came in to see the show. He tried to run the bushman in, but he refused to go. And when at last the barber spoke and said, "'Twas all in fun, 'twas just a harmless joke, a trifle overdone." "A joke?" he cried. "By George, that's fine, a lively sort of lark. I'd like to catch that murdering swine some night in Ironbark." And now, while round the shearing floor, the listening shearer's gate, he tells a story or an oar, and brags of his escape. "Them barber chaps what keeps a tote, by George, I've had enough. One tried to cut me bloomin' throat, but thank the Lord it's tough." And whether he's believed or no, there's one thing to remark. Flowing beards are all the go way up in Ironbark.